Good evening, everybody. This is James Romelli of Alpha Shark Trading, and I want to talk a little bit about some activity that we saw in FAST fast and all today. This is some of the more interesting, unusual options activity to come across the tape today. And what we see here is that they bought big blocks of the October 35 puts. Now, this didn't all happen in one giant order, but as you can see, the first order was still very significant in size. By the end of the day, if I just increase the size just a little bit, by the end of the day, they had traded over 11,600 contracts. So it was a hugely significant order. So I always look at a couple of different things. And if you could see on that last option chain there, I actually ended up buying some of these. We closed off the lows, but even though the stock market ripped to the highs into the end of the session, Fastenal still was under pressure. And the stock actually made new 52-week lows today as well. If we take a look at it on the daily chart, we see it sold off better than 3% today, taking out a lot of support here, stopping at this first downside venom line for the new month's value area. So I'm looking at levels of support at these other green lines to the downside. We also have earnings coming up soon. So those puts get me exposure to that earnings event in Fastenal as well. So I like this trade for a lot of different reasons. I didn't put a ton of risk capital into this, but seeing as they came in and bought these several different times, paid 90 cents, and I was able to get in for a little bit more than that, I really like this trade, and I think it sets up really well for me playing continuation of this trend in Fastenal to the downside from the last time they reported earnings into the new report here. Typically, stocks tend to trend in one direction from earnings to earnings. So I like this trade in FAST, backed by unusual options activity. I'm in this one for 94 cents on average, with targets up at $1.05 and every 15 cents higher after that. So everyone, thank you all for watching and have a fantastic evening. And as always, happy trading.